Yo, peace and blessings, everybody. Mr. Shift Your Perspective. So I wanted to talk to you real quick about perspective, the term perspective, the concept perspective, and I wanted to express basically one of the beauties of the idea of the term, the concept perspective, is that it's not about right and wrong. It's not based on a right or wrong. It isn't. The term is not about right or wrong. It's not about good or bad. It's not about, it's not about anything I lost the term I'm going to use, but it's not about anything like that. And so, if an individual, and I say that to say this here, if you are having a conversation, you are expressing a perspective, whether it's based on a source of authority, which at that time is more so about right or wrong, or whether it's just your simple belief, opinion, your feeling. If you're having a conversation with someone, and let's just say that their perspective of what you're saying is that you always think you're right, or you always want to be right, or you think you know everything, or you whatever it is in that sense, right? You're wrong, you're whatever, right? First of all, you as well as that person must understand that that's their perspective. That's the way they mentally see what you're saying. And if that's not your intent behind what you're saying, that you want to be right, or that you always think you're right, or that they're wrong, and if that's not your intent behind what you're saying, then you must also understand and know that that's their perspective. You have all the right and reason in the world to believe that, and you just got to make a decision to either exit the conversation or continue to try to get them to see things more clear. But anyway, I just wanted to express that perspective, man. It's not about right or wrong. It could be if it's based on a source of authority. I want you to understand the terminology, the concept perspective, and that's why everybody has a right to their way of seeing something. Because the way they see things, what they believe is true or false, is based on their sources of authority, whatever they have accepted as their sources of authority that supports their right and wrong. As long as they're not transgressing and violating no one else with it. Anyway, have a beautiful weekend. Peace and blessings.